So Project Lead the Way is a national organization that provides educational content, curriculum, resources, support for engineering education, biomedical science, and computer science.
It allows students to learn STEM courses in a unique way that's not traditional. It's hands-on through activities, projects, problems, where they get to work in teams and develop various skills.
A lot of kids come to PLTW just trying the field out to see if they're excited about it, or it might be something that they want to pursue later on. So many of the classes assume that you're coming into this with no background experience, and you can try it out for the first time and see if it's something that you want to take more of.
To me, the best thing about it is they're the ones, the learners. The learning is centered around them and not the teacher.
So my classes are the engineering portion of Project Lead the Way. It's the only 3 Project Lead the Way engineering classes in the high school. They can really lead to, give you kind of a leg up for college. If you're thinking of maybe going into civil engineering, mechanical engineering, they will get you exposed to that to see if that's something that you like. And if you do like it, get you some experience with the content before going off to college for that.
I definitely like the hands-on activities. Like in the class I'm in now, it's Principles of Engineering. We used like levers and like gear trains and stuff me and my friend built like a crane, and it was pretty cool.
So in my classes, they're pretty much all project-based. We do cover some theory in some of the classes. We do kind of just projects to learn those kind of skills, especially in Intro to Engineering Design, where you'll learn quite a bit about the design process and how to use the design software that we use.
Mr. Byram is awesome. He's definitely one of my favorite teachers. He's a hands-on teacher, which I like. And like if you don't understand something, he's not going to just move on. He's going to stop and show you. And
the way I kind of run class is we're going to try until we succeed. So we're going to keep revamping what we do. We're going to keep learning, trying new things until you're successful with whatever project we're working on, because that's the foundation of engineering. Is you're going to keep trying until you get the proper solution.
What I love about computer science is you get to be creative and you get to invent new things every day. Whatever you're interested in, computer science is an applied science, so you can take those interests that you like in your life and you can apply them to computer science.
I've been able to learn a lot, and I'm able to understand the foundation, what's behind the screen. Everything I'm looking at, someone had to make, someone had to code. There's numbers behind it all, and I find that really fascinating.
The problem with computer science is everybody kind of lumps them all as the same thing. Like you're taking a computer class, and it's not a computer class. It's about creating things that haven't existed before.
It's really shown me who I am as a person and what I'm capable of, especially in innovation. It teaches you a lot of things about problem solving, especially, that you might not have known about yourself before you take these classes.
Most of the time we're either engaged in a project or we are engaged in a lab in which we are investigating.
I've always been really interested in computers and how they work, and especially making things with them. I really love cybersecurity. I love taking that class so much. And I'm really interested in the networking, how they work physically, across networks. I just think it's all pretty interesting and cool.
Well, the biomedical science unique here because there's nothing here else at Mentor High School that deals with tying in biology and chemistry through forensics, or tying in biology and chemistry from the medical standpoint of it.
So the first class I took last year, it is called Principles of Biomedical Science. We're looking at crime scenes. We did autopsies. This year is the Human Body Systems class. It's more like anatomy, where we're just focusing on every single part of the body.
Everything builds. It builds from small to the large piece, where it incorporates everything we've done. So for example, they're doing DNA. They're doing DNA, how to get DNA into what's called gel electrophoresis. They analyze that and they figure out, okay, whose DNA was at the crime scene, for example. And so that's a build-up and at the end they get to let's solve the case and use all the activities and all the information they used and the problem of project to put out a big report.
With the labs, we are exposed to way more, all of the dissections we do of brains and hearts. It's stuff that you wouldn't do in a typical class.
they get to actually tie it into something that they're interested in, whether it's they want to be a nurse, a physical therapist, a paramedic, a doctor, and see if they like it or not too, if this is something they want to continue with.